Here's a quick video on a do-it-yourself on how to do simple troubleshooting and just making people aware of how their computer works and how things operate and how things are done and so forth. This is for Windows. So if we go down here, we click on this. You can hit the Windows key too and go on here, and you scroll down. You scroll all the way down to the Windows system, and you would go to Control Panel right here. Click on that. And then as you can see, you got different things over here. You got system and security. Just open these things up. Don't start making any changes until you're aware of what these things are. But I'm just trying to make people aware of the different options on here, internet options, when your Wi-Fi can't connect or when you got different things. Just go through and just check and just get familiar with what's going on with your computer and how to do different things. Here's how to uninstall a program on here, and just go through here. I'm not telling anybody to start changing things and start installing stuff or anything like that, or to install anything, in no way. I'm just showing people how to get the different things and how to get the different areas of their laptop and go from there, and simple troubleshooting things instead of paying a lot of money and time to go through all this. So and I hope that some of this helps. So we can go from here and we can right click the same thing, go up here to Device Manager, which is another one, and over here is all your drivers and your software and stuff. And what this does is it's another troubleshooting area of your laptop on here, where you can see, if you ever see anything over here on the left where you might see a exclamation point or a red X or a yellow question mark next to any of these things over here, you can go ahead and click on it and it'll tell you what's going on with the thing. On here too, also network adapters. You can right click on some of these things and you can see if you're having network issues or anything like that, and you've rebooted your computer and that hasn't worked, and you've tried to reconnect on your network and that hasn't worked, you can go over here, you can disable and then re-enable the device. You can uninstall it and then reboot the computer, and it automatically reinstall it and stuff like that. You can check the properties on it and go from there. Another thing on here too is you right click and it will take you to Task Manager. And with Task Manager, that's usually when you end a device, end a task or anything like that. You always see when your computer freezes or something like that, you hit Control Alt Delete and it opens up Task Manager. You can go ahead and you can click on something, and then you can go down here and end task. Or whatever the task is that's causing the problem, you can go ahead and end it here and just go through on the processes. It shows you what's using up a lot of your memory, a lot of your CPU and stuff, and of course it's always Google Chrome. Again, like I said, this is a Windows 10 operation, so everything that's on here that I'm explaining here is for Windows. And then you just go through and get familiar with the different things on here. And startup is another thing. If you go to start up your computer and it takes a long time to go through, a lot of times you can disable things on here that they'll show you whether it's either not measured or it's high, using high startup or anything like that. And just go through and get familiar with a lot of this stuff. Users on here, if you're the only user for your computer, then you should be the only one listed there. And this too also is just details on here, what's running and everything on there, and you can Google these identification numbers to see what's going on. And the same thing here, you can click on something and you can click on there and end task and stuff like that and go from there. I'm not telling people to do that. I'm just saying that get familiar with what's going on with your laptop. And a lot of times you can fix things yourself on here. Use Google as your friend, or just go through and get familiar with a lot of this stuff that's on here and go from there. Another thing too is you can go down here and you can go through the same thing, Windows System, and click on that, and you can see Command Prompt and open that up. Now you have to run that as administrator. See, that opens up and it's not for administrator. So what you would do is you would have to go down, click on that, or here's different things too, Windows accessories. It tells you on here Windows administrative tools and stuff, and just go through on the different things and get familiar with a lot of stuff, and just open up the windows and just get familiar with a lot of these things, Windows security and stuff, and just go from there. And here's command prompt, Windows administrative tools and all like that. Now for command prompt, you can right click that and you can go to more, and what you want to do is run that as administrator. And then when that opens up, that'll open up for you, and make sure it's on administrator. Now a lot of times too, a simple fix for things when you have network issues, you can go to this, you can type in ipconfig /flush DNS, hit enter, and it'll show DNS flush was successful. Then you would hit CLS for clear screen and then hit exit, or you can just hit exit, enter, and it'll close out your screen there. And a lot of these simple things are little things that you can fix and save you some money and time on your laptop, and you know, be pretty proud of yourself to learn simple things and stuff like that. Maybe you can share that for other things and go from there.